So what we do this weekend? I braided a bracelet. Well, I just braided some string together. Took 3 strands of each color. Then did 3 separate colors. Blended them together. I enjoy it. Painted my nails again. They look much better. They feel much better. I appreciate them greatly. Painted a little paint by number. Did one of them. Did that this morning. That was fun. Made coffee the same way I normally do. Built a server yesterday. Built a game server. It didn't work. Something about trying to emulate it underneath the weird server setup that I have didn't do anything. So that was fun. Played with my Rubik's Cube, talked to friends, did normal stuff. What would I have done differently about this weekend? What would I have done differently? I would have enjoyed starting my script. Been wanting to start that. Thinking about trying to make a video to entice people to hopefully look at games a little bit differently. I have this idea of what would inspire somebody to try out certain games with a different mindset instead of just, there's my objective, complete objective, move on. I want to look at more games as an art form, and the artist that I want to bring more focus to is the set designer, the level director, level designer, the person who puts the tree in the corner with a special little engraving on the tree, the one who's doing the rock formation to hide the treasure chest, the one who's doing the set design where this giant ship is just out and about having a great time, and we really don't know what is going on with it, but there's a small piece of paper, there's some ration, there's broken boxes, and one of the pieces of papers is interactable and it has lore, and that lore feels connected. It feels like you can take a little piece of that history and walk away from that ship. I want more focus on those entities, because we have this growing disconnect between what is actually art in video games and what is just set dressing or the stage for somebody to go around in the world, or to enact a scene, or to, here's the boss room, it's a giant fucking circle for no good reason. I have all of these lovely ideas of what I want to talk about, but they're not in a structure, they're not in a digestible format as of yet. And that's one of the things I want to do. Thankfully, it's still morning. I can still get started on that today, but if I could have done anything differently with my time this weekend, it would have been starting that project. Otherwise, painting little fiddly things is quite enjoyable. Coffee is always great. Please go and find a local roaster. Is there anything else I would have done differently? Probably would have been out of the house at least once. I didn't go anywhere this weekend. Feel kind of bleh. The rain, the freaking weather was just bad. Nobody wanted to have plans. Nobody wants to go out during the weather. It's a normal phenomenon, but still aggravating. Kind of wish that could have gone out, maybe grabbed coffee with somebody, enjoyed conversation. Really miss adventures. You know, going, getting lost in the middle of nowhere, freaking have nothing better to do for the rest of your day, no responsibilities, just kind of vibing out. If you get stuck out there, you're not expected to be anywhere the next day. I miss those types of adventures. Those types of adventures where you woke up, you didn't know what was going to happen that day, but somebody said, hey, we wanted to go to this town to pick up a thing. And you go to that town, you have a flat tire on the way back, and you're just like, well, we got to figure out something to do, and you end up sleeping in the truck and in a ditch somewhere. That is still a fun time. It's a memorable experience. And you really don't have that in a safe, consistent, standard life. I just want some more spontaneity. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Don't know how to add spontaneity back into life. And I don't know how to write a script either. Guess you just kind of have to do something and hope something comes along with it. Really didn't have much to say on these topics. This is literally a video journal for me right now. I'm making sure that I post at least a video, trying to get used to being in front of a camera, trying to get used to filling dead air. And it's somewhat working. I'm stammering a little, but I'm not without something to say. And that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the comfort level of just hitting record as kind of a second nature, stable thing to do. If I could do one a week, that would be too much, honestly. I would like to have more time to think to myself. But if I could do at least one little art piece a week, I think I could be happy with that. If I could do one more thing per week, I'd be happy. But yeah, I didn't really have much planned here. Still thinking about that whole what am I going to do tomorrow question. What would I do for the rest of my life? I just want to make coffee. I just want to make coffee for people. I thought about the whole B-roll thing and getting a camera or taking this camera. It's got terrible focus and everything else is wrong with it. But taking this camera and trying to set it up in a way that you could see my coffee station and do the whole coffee routine. Use that as like B-roll footage for any time I have a stagger or a lull thematically, trying to get to a what's the term? Oh Lord, I have no idea what the term is for that lull in a story. It's not a pregnant pause. That's going to bother me. For the rest of the day, that's going to bother me. But I want to have B-roll for when there's these gaps of transitioning to another topic or moving from thing to thing, such as me taking thread and braiding it together and braiding those into bigger things, me taking time to paint a picture or do random pieces. The alarm's going to go off in here in about 7 seconds. Yeah, that's about it. Hey, go have fun. Go look at something interesting and get outside. We need it. Oh, and get some vitamin D, however you feel fit. Yep.